when the world-famous game announced to stop working, when everyone was frantically selling their equipment. I sold my house and took out a loan to fund the game. Everyone laughs at me for being stupid. But only I know. At the moment the game officially stopped working, the world will change. Bosses in the game will appear in the real world. Player who retain the character will inherit the ability in the game. At the moment the bell rings, I suddenly closed my eyes. A loud explosion immediately reached my ears. That explosion is so loud, until I open my eyes. The evil monster appeared in the sky outside the window. The shrill screams of panic resounded through the streets. But in my room, Chuju is lying on the bed. Fai Tian Thursday obediently rubbed my arm. Tuet Nu stands on the side like a human-shaped puppet. And I'm wearing full armor. At this moment, I just feel that my whole body has boundless strength. This moment finally arrived. My gaze is focused on the air above the subdivision. There's a demonic beast ravaging the building. In the game, it's just a level 65 monster. But to reality, it can arbitrarily flatten a house to the ground. At this moment, the phone rings. I thought it was Lu Mongdao who called. Didn't expect that it was Truong Xian Lam. Boss, hurry go to school. There's a level 100 monster on this side. I'm a knight, so I'm afraid I can't solve it. Hear Truong Xian Lam's frantic words on the phone. I didn't know what to do. Don't worry. As long as it's not a boss, you can solve it. Just hung up the phone. Lu Mongdao immediately called. Also panicked because the apocalypse suddenly appeared. She is very worried about her grandfather at the military base. And I can only warn her not to run around. Wait for me to find her. Because the entire topography of Lam Tin undergoes a great change. Cities are further apart. The previous map turned into a sheet of paper. And the satellite in the sky was destroyed a long time ago. Fortunately, Lu Mongdao is quite obedient. Whatever I say, she will do. That's right. I seem to feel her Kong DM. It's getting closer and closer. Lu Mongdao said a news. Make me feel something different in my hearts. I sensed Tian Ngaitan's recent descent. It seems that buying this castle is still worth the money. And the saint will continue to submit to Lu Mongdao. Wait until I found out Tian Ngaitan. Then it is possible to determine if that is the case or not. Then I will wait for your news. After saying that, Lu Mongdao hung up the phone. Then I called Bok Thursday again. Because Madu is Hai Duong's next station. So that's probably where the most monsters will be. But luckily the army strengthens. They are all inherited strength in the game. Fighting off the sea monsters' ambush. After I handle this matter well, me and Lu Mongdao will gather with you. After instructing Bok Thursday, I also broke the window and rushed out from upstairs. Go outside the subdivision. I just discovered that there's not just one monster. It's hundreds of level 65 monsters. Just like that, it turned into a gathering place for Ungjak beasts. There were screams and panics everywhere. There were many people. Has become the food of monsters. In the basketball court of the subdivision right now, most of the residents are hiding here. They think the iron net can stop these monsters. The truth is that they think too much. If these monsters just touch it, the iron net will break. While everyone is in despair, Chu Jiu shouted loudly. Catch everyone's attention. Only see a person standing above the sky. There is also a girl who looks extremely cold. Makes people feel like they're falling into an ice tunnel. Behind the man, grow a pair of wings. After the game descended to reality, I inherit everything in the game. Even the mechanism of pet clinging to the owner has not changed. At this moment, Fai Tian Thursday is clinging to my body. For gaining its flight power, I'm floating in the air. The Heaven's secret sword in my hand radiates aura. After that, every slash kills a monster. Hunting and killing Ungia beast is like cutting melon and vegetables. Snow Woman also landed on the basketball court from the air. Casting her own snow adventure skill. Freeze all of the beasts around. Then freeze the grating. All of Ungia beast is isolated outside. Those who are lucky to survive are all dumbfounded. Is this filming? I think it's safe here. But I never stopped any moment. Summon Tuet Nu go straight to the school. After I left, an army platoon immediately entered the subdivision. They are one of the few military groups inheriting the game of Longhai City. Look at those frozen beasts. He immediately noticed an anomaly. This is the freezing skill of the ice system. In the game, it can only last for 8 seconds. Looks like the numbers changed after the game invaded reality. Guess I'll have to wait until the ice melts completely before it's over. A person who can freeze the Ungjak beast. Then how terrifying will the power be? Don't pay attention on this thing. We need to take advantage of our time to go back to school and help the captain. The entire Longhai City has only one rescue team, that's us. How many people can be saved? So time is life. At this time, the whole body of the head of the department, Lu Bin, is covered with blood stains. It's for slashing monsters along the way. University of Science and Technology, Longhai City. Right now, the stadium is full of people. Everywhere outside was filled with the sound of monsters growling. There are also some fierce battles. Longhai's best fighting team also is the only garrison force in the locality. They all received orders. Take advantage of sharply reduced prices to develop an advantage. Unfortunately, time is still too short. Inheriting only equipment with the same attributes of level 70. Bro. They want to go to the stadium. Definitely have to step over our bodies. Don't forget we are the guardians of the Dragon Kingdom. Everyone didn't say another word. In this ancient country, soldiers always don't say much. But they are gentle. To whom they have to protect. Right now. A horse whose whole body radiates golden light, squealing loudly. Rushing towards the monster swarm. Moreover, it is the densest place. It's like a knight's satirical skill. Captain, it looks like everyone is saved. The person who came was Truong Xianlam. The students finally welcomed the dawn of hope. They haven't been happy for a few seconds. The teaching building next door was suddenly flattened. Then a huge demon dragon, appearing in everyone's sight. A boss up to level 80. The body is nearly 100 meters tall. Lamden dream is true. He invested that much money in the game. Why didn't he come save us? The classmates who used to tease me, now immediately think of me first. Deep Dang Long just finished talking. Chuju figure immediately appeared outside. I wave my wings. Standing in front of the dark demon dragon. Truong Xianlam saw this scene and was very happy. How can you fly? Clinging beast, you can also try. I looked at him and replied nonchalantly. Dark demon dragon stand in front of me, seems to feel regret. And let out a deafening scream. This scene is like a cycle. In my previous life, it was so arrogant. I was trampled by it like an ant. But now I'm standing in front of it. 30 years of Ha Dong, 30 years of Ha Te. In my eyes, it's just a random thing to kill.